Have you ever wondered if your life actually has a purpose? And not someday, but right now. A lot of people spend their lives searching for meaning, hoping that one day they're finally going to discover why they're here. Well, here's the good news. You were always the plan of God. On Sunday, we talked about something foundational. You have a purpose that God built into you from the very beginning. And we see this clearly in Genesis chapter 2, verses 5 through 8, which tells us that God did not make certain plants and bushes because there was no man to tend after them. And it was after he made man. Then he planted a garden in Eden and put man there to work it and keep it, which was God's instruction to the man in verse 15. The key truth is this: God didn't create the work and then look for someone to do it. He created the purpose and the person together. There were no bushes because there was no man. Meaning, God didn't create Adam for the garden. He created the garden for Adam. Your purpose wasn't added later. It wasn't decided because of a need that came up. It was designed in you when God made you. Jeremiah 1:4 records God telling Jeremiah that while he was still in the womb, God set him apart to one day be a prophet to the nations. And Psalms 139 tells us that while God was forming us in our mother's womb, He was also writing out our life's story. God doesn't make anyone and then later try to figure out what to do with them. While we're being formed in the womb, we were also being designed for our purpose. I promise you, you and your purpose were formed together. Now that doesn't mean you won't always understand what your purpose is right now. Jeremiah didn't know for years. I don't know that anyone can really know their purpose until they surrender their life to Christ. But once you become a Christian, your purpose will become clear, either through obedience or needs you see, or through passions that grow as you serve. God often uses a need around you to awaken a passion, and that passion to reveal your purpose. You will discover your purpose unless you just don't want to. Now, let's be honest. Not every purpose looks impressive. The scripture reminds us in 2 Timothy that some vessels are gold and some are clay. But every vessel is useful to the master. Not every role is visible. Not every job feels exciting, but every purpose matters in the kingdom. Your purpose is not far away. In fact, it's as close as your relationship with God, your family, your church, the people of God that He's placed you around. You may already be walking in it. You just haven't embraced it yet. So, what do? First, stop waiting for something big. Be faithful with what you've got right in front of you. Second, do a quick assessment of whether you're doing all you can with what you already have and know. Third, ask God to open your eyes and see the needs He sees and how you could help. And fourth, see the purpose in the work you do by doing it as unto the Lord. Here's a quick recap. From Genesis 2, every person is created with a purpose, and that purpose brings a person fulfillment. And every person fulfilling their purpose also fulfills God's purposes on the earth. When you walk in the purpose God designed for you, you will experience fulfillment, and God's kingdom will move forward. You are not created by accident. You are not an extra, and your purpose matters. Open your eyes, start looking around, and when you see it, start working it, and God is faithful to reveal the rest.